Diski Times, now available in stores around the country for only R3.50.
iDiskiTV powered by World Sports Betting, Bleomfoentein Celtic 2, Kaizer Chiefs 2, DStv Premiership on a Saturday afternoon. Celtic opening the scoring, Chiefs opening the scoring with 2 goals. Celtic coming back, finding a way to provide questions to the answers that Chiefs was asking. I was getting a little bit concerned ukuthi Amatita was pananga namhlanje 2-0 for the first 10 minutes, but they came late to work, but eventually they got what they needed to do. Tso Vilakazi, highest ever goal scorer in the history of Orlando Pirates. So we saw a game, you know, and there are concerns obviously with Chiefs, as we always say. But you have to compliment Celtic as well for the ability to come back and continue playing and imposing their style, even when they were 2-0 down. Shomford.
Junior Kanye, Justice,
Steezy,
Selimatunzi, no Machaka, no Drake.
Treasy.
Nana Kanye and Bullis, Tele Sapotin, Jalo, la DStv. The better job in Jalang Chief. Yeah, Gulego. You know, that's why my company, Milogu manager. Konuzo manager my situations when the situations are over nanoma less so that as manager yokuhambi kahle. Chiefs aqale kahle dalile ngo-2-0. Manage the situation.
Yeah, exactly.
Manage the situation. Kulego, you know, the sad part is good. You do have players that they can manage the situation, but you don't use those players ngesikhathi se-right. Gulego udlaliso Pakaz was lost in the game. You couldn't see Pakaz kahle. You want him to play in front of Bloem, no Parker, or is badlale for a tray, or is the one who needs to come and collect the ball and defend at the back. You know, you've got Manyama. You don't know whether Manyama, when Unakovic makes a run wide, Umanyama melangene ngaphakathi, or he needs to support him here. You know, as that's why I'm telling mina masibukele ngithi mina, there's questions good Chiefs, but there's no answers. I don't know whether it's players they don't take instructions, or players they're taking instructions that the coach is telling them good. When you stay wide, even when Unakovic makes a run to your position, but you need to stay there. In the midfield, there's no creativity. There's nothing. You know, when Montole Amakola Fananala we Kaizer Chiefs, you need to manage the situation.
Do you think it surprised them as well? Because I mean, we watched this game. Sometimes it's like an out-of-body experience. Game, but it's like you don't actually know what's happening because you've never seen the Chiefs scoring 2 goals in the first 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Do you think even for the players, it was sort of unbelievable that we are leading and that's why they went into shock mode? Let's try and defend it. Or was it the instruction from the manager, which we have 2 now, defend it?
I've been watching the Chiefs. The Chiefs are came out. The Chiefs they go back. 1 goal. They go back, and the worst scenario is one, a mover, and then we introduce the players that they will defend. Yes, today it makes sense. Keeper Ulonduzana Matoho and a yellow card.
Yeah.
Yes, well done, coach. Sometimes pressure. You always play another yellow card. But today, well done, and I think Ubonile kuna problem enzakalayo, but nkuleko ukumanager igame you leader. I mean, I don't know ukuthi ucoach uzoyifunda or akafuna ukuyenza.
Coach Kevin Hunter yebo udala coach.
That's why ngibuza ukuthi why you know like Chiefs he lost everything. He lost to manage his team.
Yeah.
He lost to put players in their right position. He lost to give players that they played well in the previous game, to give them that confidence to go on. He lost in many departments.
Coach. It's like we're a coach.
Each and every game, is a new coach. Yeah. You know, because now you ask questions, good, okay, now, Ukune, why? Okay, because the team lost. But now the problem is, Mina Gulego, even if I would say Matoho make a mistake, then but concede. But let's look at where did you lose the ball? Who lost the ball? and must lose a ipola is positioning here to be kanjani until that izokunikeza in details how did we concede that goal. Then from there you work on that and solve that problem. But now Chiefs Kevin Hunt, it's like you make a mistake, he doesn't solve the problem, he solve the person. So you're gonna solve the person until when? So like now the score now way 2-2. So who are you gonna solve now? You solve a man. Because for me he solve a person instead of solving the problem, and that's a key part for me. And I'm worried because football is a game of mistakes. Mistakes are there, and then as a coach you need to rectify those mistakes. But now if the way of solving problems is to change a person, because the other person will come in again and make a mistake. Now ufake uLontuzana ufake la central ungezana cause the penalty. So iyakubonisa ukuthi akasolve a problem, solve a person. And Celtic, they started.
Well, you have
slowly
to give them credit for coming back. So I mean, that was incredible to a point where my opinion is that they should have won the game actually.
Football, there's questions, there's answers. John Matuka, wabonile questions, and
there you go.
And this is what I always ask him to coaches. When you see these are questions, how do you answer those questions? John Matuka, well done, coach. Yes, I know you slowly you saw my questions and then immediately opened. And I was very impressed the second half. Your team, and Chiefs in the midfield, there's no one. And then instead of having those two midfielders, let me have Palane, Lapana, and then so these other ones they can attack more. And then look, you guys, they play beautiful football, the passing game, moving forward quick, get to the right positions. But I was disappointed this young boy, Ponchane. Potsane, good player, very smart, intelligent. 1v1, I no doubt, I know he's gonna take the man on. But the positioning for me, he was a key player to give an upper hand for Chiefs. It means where you are supposed to look, stay wide. Then when you've got the ball, then you can come inside and then you open for Ungoben. But now already Itimese Petit Paul Yena is already inside. Now he's forcing Abo Mapena to go wide, Abo Letsoalo to go wide. And when they get to that position wide, I mean, Uisho Dilapana Bongezana, Nabokaros. I mean, they can't
cross to him, yeah.
So we're paying Umoshenje lab, but other than that, going forward, that attack to get to that box, to penalty. Well done. John Matuka did very well. We bonili Chiefs with Talaganjani, Pendula, and it nearly worked for him. Yeah. I think fair enough, I would say. I mean, the point was not bad, but they had the game in their hands second half. Yeah,
it's been a crazy 7 days for Chiefs. On Sunday, win against Mamelodi Sundowns 2-1. Wednesday, you lose against Chippa United 1-0. And Namhlanje, you get away with a draw for some reason, even though you were in a winning position. Is it going forward or they're going nowhere slowly?
Nah, they're not going anywhere because if Manga changes you've got look, Gulego one. When you go and play against Celtic, Celtic they play football. If you want to match them, you've got ball players. Pastor Double Zuma. Where was Ngobo? We don't know. Start to Zuma, start to Pakas, start to Ulontuzana, Uzuma, Lapana, Ngobo, no Pakas. And then let's have small Nabo. Can Celtic match them when they start to play and do those combination plays? Because they can do that.
Sure.
No, I got into Esingayazi. We saw it, they did it in the Champions League, Uzuma, Ngobo, Nabo Pilat. Unfortunately, Pilat, we know that is injured. But these other ones, Abo Zuma, Abo Pakas, Nabo Ngobo, play them because these are the ball players that you've got. These are the players that they can give you something. I mean, against the Cape Town City, Pakas came in and scored a goal. Next game, he was out. And then now we have statistic game after Begateli Angadla. Those things ucoach akanikeza ama-players wakhe confidence ukuthi yazi boy, you played well last game, I want you to work on this, but again I'm giving you another run again, go in boy, I'm starting you again because of you finish up well lapha. Ucoach wenzani ukoril ngathi yakwata when these ball players are doing well.
All right, so there you go. Kaizer Chiefs 2, Bleomfoentein Celtic 2, Celtic being the home side as well. Well done Celtic for being given tough questions and being able to answer excellently. Well done to you. You should have got more than just 1 point. iDiskiTV is on Facebook. We have around 120,000 followers there, 120,000 followers. We are slowly approaching 100,000 followers on subscribers on YouTube. Yeah, we saw a newspaper called iDiski Times. Find information there on iDiskiTimes.co.za. Thank you very much for watching us.